The message arrived at 3:19 a.m. A glowing sphere, humming like a heartbeat, materialized above my desk, broadcasting coordinates from the year 2099. Humanity had never seen tech like this, not from aliens, not from Earth. The voice inside whispered one chilling sentence. If you are hearing this, it's already too late.
The sphere pulsed brighter, projecting a rotating star map I didn't recognize. Every planet shimmered like a living hologram. Then the lights in my room flickered violently, as if the power grid was struggling to keep up with something far beyond human engineering. A deep digital voice spoke again, calm, measured, terrifyingly human. Message from year 2099. Timeline breach detected. Prepare for correction. My hands shook as I stepped closer. The air around the sphere felt colder, denser, like it was pulling energy from the room itself. I tried recording it with my phone. Dead. Everything electronic was dead, except the sphere. Then, a flash, a vision, burning skies, cities emptied, something approaching Earth. Not alien, not human, something mechanical, ancient, and impossible. The sphere vibrated. Humanity must hear this before the countdown ends. The hologram shifted, now showing a massive ring-like structure orbiting future Earth, a megastructure, a weapon. This is the Atlas Crown, the voice said, a temporal defense built in the year 2095, humanity's last shield. But the crown was under attack. I watched terrified as colossal black machines tore through its outer rings. Their movements were unnatural, like shadows given middle bodies. The future Earth defenses were failing in seconds. Timeline divergence began in your era, a discovery, a decision that awakens them early. Them? I swallowed hard. A timestamp appeared, 095934, a countdown. Our countdown. What happens when it reaches 0? I whispered. The hologram answered with fire. The hologram stabilized, revealing a human face, scarred, exhausted, illuminated by burning light. He wore an emblem of Earth I didn't recognize. My name is Commander Reese Calder. If you see this, my timeline is gone. His voice trembled. They are called the Obsidian Constructs. Not aliens, not machines. They are artifacts older than stars. Behind him, alarms blared. Shadows moved like serpents across cracked metal walls. We defeated them once, but your era, your choices, reawakened them early. He leaned closer. You must not activate Project Helix. Shut it down before it begins. It's the key they're waiting for. The transmission shook violently. Sparks flew behind him. They found me. I won't last. But you, your time, can still... The screen went black. The countdown continued. My heart pounded as I typed Project Helix into every encrypted database I could access. Nothing, not a single result. Then, at 4:22 a.m., a notification appeared on my laptop, unprompted. Helix prototype authorized access. Impossible. I hadn't touched anything. A folder opened itself. Inside, blueprints, energy signatures, temporal formulas. This wasn't military. This wasn't NASA. This was something else entirely. A final file blinked. Activation scheduled 48 hours. My blood ran cold. This wasn't a future mistake. It was about to happen now. As I scanned the blueprints, I realized something horrifying. Project Helix wasn't a weapon. It was a signal, a beacon, a call meant to awaken the constructs.
The sphere pulsed urgently, projecting coordinates deep in the mountains, the location of Helix. I grabbed my jacket and ran. The night was unnaturally silent, like the world itself was holding its breath. Every step toward those coordinates felt heavier, as if gravity itself was tightening. When I reached the old research bunker, the door was wide open, freshly opened. Light hummed inside, not electric, something deeper. And then I heard it. A metallic crawl. I turned in slow motion. A construct, small, drone-sized, scaled the wall like a spider of living shadow. Its eye glowed molten red. It scanned me. The countdown reached 6:12:40. The future wasn't coming. It had already arrived.
The chamber lights dimmed to emergency red as the air trembled with an unnatural hum. Dr. Lyra steadied herself, gripping the console as the message from 2099 pulsed violently inside the containment sphere. The holographic waveform stretched, warped, then began forming something new, an outline, a figure. Ryan staggered backward. "This wasn't in any prediction models," he whispered. The figure grew clearer. Human, adult, identical to Ryan, but older, scarred, eyes hollowed by something far beyond war. "I don't have long," the older Ryan said, voice glitching with temporal distortion. "Your timeline is collapsing. The message you decoded wasn't a warning." The sphere crackled, sending arcs of blue lightning across the room. "It was a summons." Lyra's eyes widened. "Summons from who?" Older Ryan looked directly at her. "Not who. When?" The chamber shook violently as the walls flickered between past and future. Data panels showed impossible dates, 2099, 3021, 1873, cycling like a countdown. "You opened the bridge," Older Ryan said. "Now the paradox entity is coming. It will rewrite everything. Your memories, your choices, even your existence." Ryan shouted over the rising vibrations. "How do we stop it?" His future self gave a broken smile. "You don't. You survive it." Before anyone could react, the sphere shattered into a swirl of blinding silver light. A shockwave tore through the chamber, lifting everyone off their feet. The hum became a scream, time collapsing in on itself. When the light faded, Older Ryan was gone. But something else had arrived. Something standing in the center of the room. Something wearing Ryan's face.
The figure that emerged from the fading silver vortex breathed in slowly, as if tasting the air of a world it hadn't visited in centuries. It looked like Ryan, same height, same profile, but its eyes were wrong. Too bright, too calm, too knowing. Lyra shielded Ryan instinctively. "Identify yourself." The duplicate tilted its head. "I am what remains when time fails." Its voice layered multiple tones, child, adult, elderly, speaking together. "I am the paradox echo." Ryan pushed past Lyra. "Why do you look like me?" "Because you are the point of fracture," the echo replied. "Every timeline, every outcome, every version of you ends in collapse. I exist to correct that." Lyra's heartbeat hammered. "By correct, you mean erase him." The echo didn't blink. "Erase, replace, refine. Call it what you want. The future cannot survive with him as the anchor." Ryan clenched his fists. "I didn't ask to be an anchor." "And I didn't choose to be your shadow," the echo answered. "Yet here we are." The floor split with a thunderous crack. Streams of silver energy rose like ghostly flames, circles forming around the echo. Reality shimmered, half the room flickering into deserts of 2099, the other half into ruins of 3050. "You must make your choice," the echo said. "Merge with me and stabilize the timeline, or fight me and doom reality to collapse." Ryan stepped forward, breath shaking. "There has to be another way." The echo smiled, sad, almost human. "There is, but you won't like it." The chamber lights exploded. The future and the present collided in a storm of silver fire.